Hi, I'm Zach Colzer, and I'm here at Chicago Midwinter 2017. I'm with Michael Contaldo, CEO of Convergent Dental. Michael, give us an update on what's going on with Convergent and Solea.
All right, well, as usual, we're updating the software again.
Right.
And you remember, Zach, that Solea is kind of like the Tesla. Every quarter, there's a new software update and performance improves.
Right, because we've been through a couple before, and each one has upgraded the capabilities of the system.
That's right. And usually the upgrades affect either cutting speed, it gets faster, or finish, it gets smoother, or patient sensation, it gets even more anesthesia-free.
Right. Right.
So this update, 3.11, is really about the patient experience and the smoothness. The cutting speed is still as fast as always, but what our customers are telling us about 3.11 is it is super easy to get the analgesic effect, and the surface finish is a lot smoother. So that's the feedback we get. The important part, I think, is that it's just another proof point that Solea gets better over time. And for any customer who has a service contract, they get these updates for free. Right? So more value long after your initial purchase.
So Michael, what does this mean for people who are buying the laser now?
All right. So Zach, what it means is that they're just getting in at this particular point in the continuum. So the customers who bought Solea when it first came out have the exact same software as the customers who are buying today.
Right.
So the important part is their investment was protected. So if you're buying today, 4 years down the road, same idea. You can feel comfortable as a buyer that you're not getting in too early because the capability travels with you. That's the beauty of having the device really be driven by the software, because it's an easy Wi-Fi, punch in a code, it puts itself online, it downloads the update, and you just keep going.
Right.
One of the other things about this upgrade that's pretty dramatic is you can't see it. In other words, there's no change in the user interface. There's no retraining to be done. So all you do is download it, and that next procedure, it's going to cut smoother and it's going to have better analgesia for the patient. And I'll point out why this is even a little bit more different than previous upgrades or updates. The updates previously simply affected the algorithms that determine how the laser delivers the energy, the patterns that are delivered. This one not only does that, but it also affects the way the laser ramps up power as the dentist starts the procedure. It actually takes the thinking out of the process. So we used to teach, press on the foot pedal lightly and work your way up. Now it's automatic. The system actually ramps itself up for the dentist, optimizing the energy delivery for the analgesic effect at the beginning of the procedure. It also manages the delivery of the mist that comes with the laser, because that also has an effect on how easy it is to get that analgesic effect. So between the ramp up, the misting, and the new patterns, what this is really all about is making it easy for any dentist to be an anesthesia-free expert on day one. And that's what our dentists are telling us that it's done.
That's remarkable, and as the technology evolves, the company is evolving too. So I want to switch gears here to talk a little bit about the industry. You guys started off selling direct, then you added Benco as a distributor. Patterson was added recently, we talked about that. You had an announcement recently that you are now being distributed in Korea.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me an idea where the company is right now in terms of its growth.
Well, the growth is pretty dramatic. We're forecasting darn near doubling of revenue for this year versus last year. Last year was a great year. Benco and Patterson play a huge role in that. They're both strong distributors of dental technologies. They're both what I call really honest agents, trustworthy agents. They have the trust of their customers. When you are asking a dentist to work without anesthesia, trust is a big deal, right? It's a big deal. So having that kind of credible sales force representing the product, people that the dentists have good reason to trust, really is what's helping accelerate the growth. right, of the product. So the product works, it gets easier to use, and we have even more very capable people out there talking about it. That's driving some really significant growth for the company.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, appreciate the update as always. Good
Pleasure's
talking
all
to you.
mine.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk soon.